Why Long Island Medium fans are slamming Theresa Caputo's husband, Larry, on Instagram. Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. We've been watching Theresa Caputo communicate with the dead for years thanks to TLC's Long Island Medium. And while we adore watching her approach strangers on the street when spirit calls to her, with her hair and nails always perfectly done, of course. Fans keep up with the show season after season since they've become invested in her family life. Theresa was married to her husband, Larry, for over 2 decades, and they have 2 adult children. Unfortunately, at the end of 2017, the couple called it quits, and fans were shocked that Theresa and Larry would ever make the difficult decision to divorce. Now, Larry and Theresa are both moving on, but fans seem to be unhappy with what Larry just posted to Instagram. Here's why he's getting slammed. Theresa and Larry mutually decided to end their marriage after growing apart. Theresa and Larry seemed like the perfect duo, but much to the dismay of their fans, they announced their decision to legally separate in December 2017. People reports they released a joint statement that read, "After 28 years of marriage, we have decided to legally separate. We will always love each other and our 2 wonderful children. We are united in supporting each other and our family." And while the 2 remain friendly, they're also living on opposite coasts now and moving forward with their lives. As for what led to the divorce, it seems Theresa and Larry simply grew apart and didn't get to spend much time together anymore. News reminds us on an episode of the show, Larry opened up to his friend about how he struggled to communicate and spend time with Theresa in recent years, and it seems Theresa felt similarly in the relationship. While the 2 still talk, it seems there's definitely no chance they'll ever get back together either. Back in July 2018, TMZ reported Larry was seeing a woman by the name of Connie Stoddy. The 2 were seen together in Alabama shopping together, and Connie was allegedly also going through a divorce at the time, giving them some common ground. As for how the 2 met, sources told TMZ that Connie first reached out to Theresa for a reading, and she met Larry that way. While Larry isn't a super frequent poster on Instagram, he did recently add this photo of himself and his girlfriend. "Love my baby boo." He captioned the photo with a heart. And while there's not confirmation on his page that this is the same woman TMZ referenced in the summer of 2018, it would make sense for it to be. The post is innocent enough, and while many fans are supportive of Larry's new girlfriend, others miss him and Theresa being together. News reports one user wrote, "You should go back to Theresa. It's a shame to throw 28 years of marriage." Others also echoed the sentiment and said leaving Theresa was a mistake. "Why did you leave Theresa for some who looks like a less prettier version? No offense." Another added, "Currently, Theresa is focusing on herself instead of dating. Larry is doing his best to ignore the haters, and we're sure with time, many who miss Theresa and Larry's marriage will also move on." As for Theresa, she's not currently seeing anyone and is instead focusing on her business and learning how to go on with life without a man by her side. Good Housekeeping notes the star was spending much of 2018 recovering from knee surgery and also learning how to move on independently, as she'd been with Larry since she was very young. While the divorce was undoubtedly tough for her, fans know she's strong and will get through it all. While Theresa may not have a new man in her life currently, we're all looking forward to when she does. As she joked to News, "Let me finish getting divorced and then you can look for me on Tinder." "How's that? I dreamt that Larry was having an affair," she explained. "And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Seriously?" Her hubby echoed her worries at the time, saying, "It's funny you mention that because I had a dream some girl was trying to hit on me. I am just feeling extra anxious," Caputo confessed as TLC cameras rolled for season 12 of Long Island Medium, a season focused largely on her separation from her longtime husband Larry. "God knows what I'm going home to," she continued. "The situation with Larry and I is still unresolved. We're living separately right now, so we're just taking it day by day. With her marriage crumbling after nearly 3 decades and her husband moving across the country from New Jersey to Los Angeles, Caputo also confessed to fans that she was really struggling with the realities of her changing relationship. "Let's get down to the real of it," she proclaimed. "Am I nervous? Am I scared? Absolutely. So now this next step, I don't know what that's going to be, but things just aren't the same." She went on to add, "It's hard when you love someone, when you really don't want to let go." Speaking with the New Potato that same year, she revealed the importance of her lifestyle overhaul. "You have to take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually, especially to do what I do," she declared. "I changed a lot of my eating habits because of what I do. I started to eat really healthy. And then once I started this whole thing with television and being on the road so much and not having a normal life, I had to start eating organically," she added. "I started really eating clean. Now that's only probably been within the last year, when I went strict about eating really clean. I still have those moments, but then I don't feel well after I eat." Describing her take on heaven in quite a bit of detail, the Long Island medium revealed that she believes the other side is the perfect place to meet all kinds of celebrities. The reason she knows this, according to the book, is because, one day, her cell phone began randomly playing a crazy rap song, which was a message from her late grandmother. Maybe she's hanging out with Tupac in heaven. Caputo wrote, speculating about the track's meaning in heaven. "Souls spend time doing what they loved on this plane, cooking, dancing, playing tennis. But they also do meaningful work to help humans grow their own souls and learn lessons," she added. The following day, Caputo's manager reportedly reached out to Cohen, saying she feels terrible that she didn't give me a good reading and wants to do it over. A polite offer that I refused.